Crucial time for us to come together to protect ourselves and our families. We must work together to bend the curve. We must do more to curtail community spread so our health system has a fighting chance.
And first at 4 today, Governor Whitmer ordering a state lockdown that'll go into effect tonight at midnight. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. I'm Derek Francis.
And I'm Annie Satowski. Governor Whitmer's announcement comes as more than 1,300 positive cases have been confirmed in our state. There have been 15 deaths in Michigan, including the first in West Michigan, which was announced in Kent County over the weekend.
In Michigan, now the 5th state in the nation requiring people to stay at home other than essential workers. And if you're headed out for essential needs, of course. Darren Cunningham joining us live downtown in Grand Rapids to break down exactly what it means for Michiganders. Darren?
That's right. These streets here have already been a lot less busy over the past week. That's what we have observed. Midnight tonight, it could be a ghost town. That's when the governor's order to shelter in place begins. And the governor says it will likely get worse before it gets better.
Today I'm issuing a stay home, stay safe executive order for all Michiganders. And it goes into effect just after midnight tonight for at least the next 3 weeks.
Governor Whitmer ordering everyone other than essential and critical workers to stay home to prevent the spread of COVID-19. For the rest of us, we should only leave our homes to go to the grocery store, pharmacy, bank, or gas station.
Businesses and operations that do work, that sustains or protects life, can continue to perform that work in person. But in doing that critical work, they must take aggressive steps to minimize the spread of COVID-19 as much as possible.
She says, in theory, if everyone cooperated by keeping their distance and practiced good hygiene for 14 days, COVID-19 would stop in its tracks. But Whitmer says that level of cooperation has been non-existent.
This intervention is important to buy time so we can create surge capacity in our hospitals, so we can ramp up testing and develop therapeutic drugs that may lower hospitalization and fatality rates. Please know that even with today's action, the number of cases will go up yet today, tomorrow, in the days ahead.
She says the problems are worsened because the state isn't getting what it needs from the federal government. And if the lockdown isn't enacted, the state's chief medical officer says the cases could multiply by 5.
There are ICUs across the country and here in the state of Michigan that are full of dozens of people with COVID-19, all of them on ventilators. Emergency departments are needing to pick and choose who gets to go on a ventilator and who does not. People who were previously young and healthy are now fighting for their lives.
All right, Dr. Caldoun says the state can now test 1,000 people a day, and she says that number, the capacity, continues to grow. Again, the governor says that grocery stores will remain open. She says you can also go outside, go for a walk your dog, as we saw a gentleman walk by me just now doing, but be sure to practice social distancing from other people. Not everyone, I should mention, not everyone is on board with this shelter-in-place order. The group Americans for Prosperity, they say, quote, this is the wrong approach and that all businesses are essential to owners, to workers, and to the community. Again, this lockdown is supposed to take effect for the next 3 weeks. That particular group would like to see limits in scope of who this will affect. Now, that information of the critical services, that's on our website right now, fox17online.com. Go check it out. Live in downtown Grand Rapids, Darren Cunningham, Fox 17 News.
All right, Darren, thank you for that. Meanwhile, after a whole lot of talk, they would be canceled altogether. It looks like now